Welcome, people. Good. We come to talk to you today. Now. We're gonna have a good reason.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy land. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What you gonna eat no money, what you at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the yellow corrupt you. Use the youth, them on the base, no must a man to start you. Say we like a catch you, but they got the not got you. Take the spit of money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above him, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fiber like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption fees. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out with each. Can't for me again. You can't for me again.
Family, walk on. Man has enough respect, you know. But there again. Yeah, man, a Sunday, you know. We have a reason, right? And when I look upon our country, Jamaica, and other black countries, why we can't make it? Why we can't make it in a life? Why we just can't make it? Everywhere you look, you see few type of people. We can't make it. What do you think, people? In the comment section, tell me what you think we can't make it. Let's get this Chichi argument over, because people might see the headline and I say, Chichi man in a government. You know, me drop by that video if you hear who are Chichi man in a government. No, Chichi mean termite, you know. Chichi mean termite when they're out wood. So that the farmer Chichi me talk about, where near mouth wood. So yeah, some people in our government not near mouth the country, like a Chichi. You understand me? I say they near me out like a Chichi. Now look, from black countries, I will look, because me I read stuff, and me I see stuff, and I read comments, and one of the comments I see often come up is like the word that people use, destitute. How come the Caribbean, some of these countries destitute, and the US don't come and help them, or Canada, or England? Listen, me I say people real good. So, me I said to myself, say, look on yourself, good people. How long, from a born, you know, how long we gonna want people to come help with everything? Look on it good. When we gonna get it right, where we can be a self-sufficient country, where we not have to depend on nobody, not live on nobody eye top. If nobody said this, we can say that to them, because we can self-sustain ourselves. We are self-sustainable. When can we reach this of people? What do you think of the problem? Somebody saying patriotic. What do you think is the problem why we can't be better in the black community? Is whether from Caribbean to Africa. What you think, my people? Why you think we always a struggle? Why you think we always a suffer? The people them seems like them always at the bottom of the barrel. Why you think, people? Why? Well, check this out. Some people say Jamaica can be the next Dubai. Some BCS me say the mindset. The mindset why we're not better. All right? Anybody else? What do you think we can better? From Caribbean to Africa. It's a mindset. So I'll write that down, you know. We'll talk about that. What do you think we can better, people? We have a discussion today. Want to hear? Why do you think we can do better, people? Talk to me. Come on. If you want to hear, we can talk. You know? It's all right. I don't want to hear me talk. All right, I'm going to talk. Why me think we can be better? Well, BCS me say the mindset. Our leader, BCA come back with another argument. So our leader, now write that down. All right. Our leader. Yeah? Anybody else? I have to answer one person, give me? All right. All right. The leader. The leader family. The leader. Our leaders we have. Now, our education. That's true. Education. Freedom say management. Management. Education. Anybody else? Why you think we country can be better, people? This is our place. This is our spot. We need to have this type of discussion. Now, people, make you check the mindset. The BCS Smith said, the mindset. Yeah, in a way. And it come back down to the politician then. That keep our mindset a certain way. Because I was one of them person, our structures and systems. All right, I was one of them person with the same mindset in Jamaica too. But when you two, when anybody in the diaspora, nobody did up on the same mindset level. Same thing. When you know, say, without all the on the campaign truck, you know, with orange and with green, you know that already. You know the conference now miss we. You know that already. You know that we don't care about nothing more than when the chicken are going and the couple dozen chicken are given and they feed them and they fertilize and they roll that door and they go patch out and crash program work and little money and run. And that's all we support politics for. Talk the truth. Pay labor right. Most of us. Talk the truth. What the else we support it for? And the worst part of my youth because they don't learn about civics in school. So the system is set in place to have a blackout of education. You understand me? So the mindset of the people can be changed when they move to a different geological location. Like me over here, so you over here, so we come over here, so we different. We learn. You know, when I look on PNP and say I'm a party, I labor, and say me look different, one better from the country. Now, people, the leader them are chichi from Caribbean to Africa, and they are not held accountable. Them set up stuff in place where them can't go to jail. They will buy out the judges, they will buy out prosecutors, they will buy out DPP, they will buy out everybody, they will buy their way out of prosecution, out of prison. No, people look on this good. Come and see people and say, how come America no help you and this and that? Look at the people. About $4 billion we send to Jamaica in a COVID, you know. About $4 billion would that be we send to Jamaica in a COVID. Remember Jamaica shut down, you know. Remember tourists now running, you know. Remember not now going out there, you know, people. Everything shut down, you know. We help out Jamaica from the diaspora. So we continue to do our part. Plus other help Jamaica get from all these other countries. This country, that country in as a Jamaican, that country in as a Jamaican. There's so many countries Jamaica get help from. Not only Jamaica, other Caribbean countries, my people. Listen to me. The biggest threat under the white man, you know, we just want to get it out of the way. That's all. We don't even get it straight. Kind of the first place, how we sell we out. We don't realize that we have those type of people still alive today around and still have the mindset. Ruling with the same mindset. We need to understand the people. We need to come to the conclusion, said that are gone. We were taught to say the white man oppress we. Now a big man, you know. A Rasta also don't grow up, you know. We don't run enough Rasta, and I think me for Rasta bonfire for all type of things. As Jamaicans, we were taught to say the white man oppress me. But look on the big and clear as I grow older. How I do it? How I do it? Every country is sovereign. You can't run the country, you want to run the country. Some people run the country, they want to run the country. Many people. But them stand up on their bars. They don't come licky and enka run if you have a plate of food and a country will help you. And no matter how the country help you, you thief out the money and still I come back. Look how much money them thief out people from your boy till now and your girl till now. One politician will sit down in an office and thief out billions of dollars out of the country, you know. And look what politicians we have from your man till now. Some gone, some dead, some in there, some. One politician in them lifetime as a politician, in them career. One politician remove billions of dollars under corruption. One politician. So how can our community strive when we have men and women like this who are like Chichi when they're out wood? Look at the good people. The problem is they are not held accountable. Let me tell you where we come in now. You see, as a youth, my parents then, your grandparents rather, my grandparents were close to slavery. You all know that. They couldn't read. They couldn't read. So what happened? Some men who got a good school, got college, university, then take it up on them head, said they might be a politician in Jamaica. They rule the people with their ignorance. They use the people's ignorance and rule them. Oftentimes, they see me say on this page, it's the politician's job. If the people have no education, give them education. If they are dark, give them light. Don't use them ignorance and rule them. Don't come with no head game. Politicians run the country under head game, and so they run black country people. We own person, black man them, run the country under head game. It no matter if your country have diamond, gold, silver, oil, no matter what your country have, look how the black people them suffer. You know what caused that again? Black leaders not come in an office with a patriotic energy, a patriotic spirit. Them coming to enrich themselves. Look upon black leaders how they live lavish. That will show you something. Where them get it from? Coming poor, rich after a few months, a few years, have things them can't account for. The whole time a bribe here and set up things in position so them can't go to jail. Bribe judges with high big pay raise and bribe DPP with pay raise and all type of stuff. Look at black countries if I know that them do. They're not held accountable people. So if you have a politician from a barn, and you know, so one politician in a political lifespan can move billions of dollars out of the country. What kind of country we can have in the black community? Look at it, good people. You don't see what problem? And no matter how we get help from outside countries, it no matter how other people help we, it call like nothing. Especially grant money. You think a little grant money we get because people love us. Other country too, other black country. Black leaders, them love this lavish lifestyle. They must have mansions. Why the people around them stay poor? Don't even have a cardboard box to put over them head. They must drive Range Rover, big name brand vehicle on the top of the poor people's head. Big lifestyle for them suit must have come from Italy. Holly get her shoes from the Caribbean to Africa. Look how black leaders live them lifestyle. Lavish. But look at America. Me see how congressman I take train. Me see congressman I take train in America. Biden used to take train in Delaware. You know, your Biden give it speech. Biden yesterday used to take train as a congressman. Look at people, look at the difference. So it tell you the mindset. You tell her what's going on in our community. These guys come in with no patriotism in them. That's why you have doctors, lawyers, businessmen coming in to run. What do you think they might run for? You think they might run because they love the community, and they want, as a patriot, they want to lift up them people because them rich already as a doctor, a lawyer, or as a businessman, or they want to come in and come make more money, get richer. What do you think them coming there for? You think they're patriotic? When last I hear a politician recite the pledge and have the people before them say the pledge? National pledge. When last I hear any politician draw the people them close and remember, people not even civics in a class. That's a serious thing. Because the young youth them don't know what go on. Them just lead blind. You think that's an accident? Why civics in a school? But anyway, black leaders, people. Black leaders. That's why when they move and come to places where white leaders are, we don't say them perfect people. There's good and bad in everyone. I earth with the pan that we've seen enough to make we know that. But teachers say there are good and bad in everyone. But why more often we have tried to leave country where it's ruled by black leaders? It's like hell I broke there. Man who walk across the Mexican desert to run from country of black leader there. Man probably dead in the street of Mexico. For run where? Why? Your country nice. More time when the American people ask, we say, where you from? Jamaica? Why you move here? There's a lot of time American people ask me, what may I do here? Why would I leave that paradise? Yes, for country of paradise. But there's some underlying issues where some people would know. A lot of people know, but some people don't know. People, you think at this stage we should have take IMF money? IMF. You think we should have borrow money from IMF at this stage? From your boy where you don't borrow money. Let me tell you why we can't get better, no man. Is it the head game where black leaders play upon we? Check this out. Why you think they don't push farming? You don't think there's a country where it's so nice and fertile soil? You don't think we should have push farming? Come on Florida, I'm looking at the supermarket then. I'll Guinea, me see they come from Puerto Rico. Me go one place the other day, first me I go there, I forgot the name of it. Somebody tell me if I go there Florida. I'm going to the place, me say me don't know what else in the place. I there 441 and 12th Street or something like that. I forgot the name of the place, people. But me going at me say people, me don't know what them not have in night. How many things come from Jamaica? You'll find the yellow yam. But there's everything in it. There's a large Caribbean population where Libya saw. No Jamaican live in Florida and all over the place in Florida. New York. How come Jamaican people now see more of the product from Jamaica in the stores? It a come from all these countries and the Caribbean people. Go to the supermarket, go see how much country in the Caribbean and all over North America, South America, all about people. Mexico. In the store where we use it. Whether it be tomato, whether it be onion, whether it be scallion, whether it be coconut, whether it be banana, whether it be dasheen, whether it be sweet potato, whether it be people, all the stuff that we use. Planting. How come we don't have that come from Jamaica? How come we don't have that? How come people? Somebody tell you how politicians know about them country. You see why we don't have that? I believe this is why we don't have it. Listen now. If politicians sit down in an office, it's corruption, people, I believe. Because politicians sit down in an office and in their pocket, them sit down for an importation license. So for them business have to run. So it wouldn't benefit them to push farming. So the nation have to suffer. So the politician corruption run. Hold back the whole nation. So him can get rich. Him and his family and friend them. So he can get rich when he left out of office. And the country is still held behind. Hold back the progress of the country. for a pocket full of money. Caffeine shipping container with them poisonous goods that come from up south, full of fertilizer and something. When Jamaica fertile soil, who don't know so the food out there the best. If foreign sweet potato sell up so Jamaican people will live a far that them come buy it. If Jamaica tomato sell up so Jamaica people live up so them come buy it. The population is big and they can carry anything you send up so. So if you order for politician, if you get fat, the whole country have to suffer. Holding back the country, people, how long them things are going? How long them things are going? Look at it, people. How politicians hold back them country. You think a politician should sit down in the office there, clock in, and I use your time, I take a call upon company government phone. You tell you I take an email or send an email about the business upon government laptop, government computer, government phone, and they should come in and operate your business. Plus now then get up to 300% raise, and still a come in the office can operate the big business, importation business, while I'm in the office. So therefore, it tell me, people, and this is my feeling, my opinion. Politician after politician come in there just for them own a purpose to come get rich. Them container of vegetable and food have to come from over foreign. So therefore, we not push no farm in Jamaica. Look how much food hotel. Look how much food hotel use, family. Look at the hotels in Jamaica. It should be a deal. It should be in a contract. Anybody that come to Jamaica, you have to use Jamaican produce unless we don't have that produce. You have to use Jamaica produce. You have to buy that. Who in the world wouldn't think that, people? They don't see Spanish so we can't even read. You don't think that way there. The baby that think that way there. You are coming in the country, all this big old massive hotel where people are coming and name food like a farmer house. You think I look a food waste a hotel? Can you imagine if they were purchasing the produce from Jamaica? What kind of country would that be? But no, man. Politician. Come here, if you understand, the politician are shipping container with food and sitting in, man. They hurt the country. For them corruption, just like when they mash up Integrity Commission and the Auditor General, they might hurt the country. For them corruption continue. Let me tell you something. What I believe, and it's my opinion again, what happened. Last year, December, you know, there was a shortage in chicken feeding. Chicken feeding couldn't get last year, December, coming up to Christmas. Me see one trailer load of chicken feeding come. And then say the Chinese people them couldn't take it off of the container. Because the people them go right at the container and take care of themselves. That's how the people them were raise chicken in Jamaica. Need the chicken feeding. People call me and tell me, say, for them own chicken dead. Personal chicken. But them are raised dead. So therefore it seems as if 1,000 of chicken just perish for hunger in the coop. Because there was a hardship to get chicken feeding last December. Me talk about the things that keep a country poor, you know. And the head games politicians play black country, you know. And the things them build up so we can hold them accountable, you know. And because the people them have lack of knowledge and them got high school and they got university, them come back and they not use them knowledge to help us. They use to drag the people because they know the people now look and because they not have that type of education, you know. So last year when we have a chicken feeding shortage, right up to Christmas, it is my opinion, come here get to hear say politician have ship chicken and chicken parts importation license in Jamaica, so they must ship chicken and chicken parts in Jamaica. Politician will sit down in an office and take taxpayers' money. People not be here. I mean, alone hear that. Big up yourself, Angela Campbell. Big up everybody I saw. JP, BCA, Smith. Big up everybody. Russ White, enough love. People and me alone here say politician have importation license where import chicken in the country and chicken parts. I first hear that. So if this is going on, people, don't make it even clearer to you. Well, give me the opinion, say, politicians create a chicken feed shortage so that them alone can make money in a Christmas. Because if politicians in the office are shipping a big container of chicken, big business, you know, you have to have your cooler, you have to have a deep freeze, you have to have your trucks, you have to have your forklift, you have your secretarial work, you have your yard man. It's a big business while you're in an office, you work. Big operation. Because if you have ship stuff, you have importation business like them there. A big operation. So for me, either if politicians ship chicken and chicken parts in the country, it give me the opinion, say. And then we get the opinion, say. Politicians hurt the whole country for them corruption. Again. How many times do I hold the country back? And how long do I do this? Then how the country can move forward. Whole chicken farmer feel it last Christmas. Ask them if I lie me I tell. Shortage of chicken feeding. But if you want to bet believe, if you check it, whoever have the chicken importation license, them turn up them chicken importation in the country, you want to bet? People, if you investigate them thing, I know. You want to bet whoever have the chicken importation license, double up and triple up on them chicken importation last Christmas. Because them cut off the foot from off the small farmer them. Them cut off the foot off of the real competition them. Look how Jamaica chicken tastes good, people. People over there foreign, who know want to go Jamaica go taste some chicken. All the Jamaica chicken food them, foreign chicken food tough like what? We don't even know if a chicken food you and them tough people. Jamaica chicken food soft and juicy. When they cook Jamaica chicken food, so people Jamaica meat different. The chicken don't have a Jamaica different. We know it's a white fall, but it's different. They just suck different people. Cut the food from under the farm on them last Christmas, in my opinion, for their chicken importation business. Somebody say law is going to pass. A long time I hear the argument, they say, they might pass law so to raise, you have to have license to raise your own chicken in the yard back. Is that the first time I hear that, family? Is that the first time I hear that? So they want to come with law so you need a license to raise your chicken. Some people just have a dozen chicken in them cook. Some people just have half dozen. And that's all them have. And they look a dozen chicken or half dozen chicken done. Then they amount the money and they could be empty for the next 6 months. Then they get a fuel come out $1 again. And then they buy about 24 chicken again. And they put in it. And then it does. I just saw some real people raise them chicken. How you gonna license for raise one chicken? See you hold back your country. You saw black leaders hold back them country. That's so again. You understand me? It's always not but head games, people. So their corruption. I want to understand how corruption hurt people. So if you gonna create a chicken feed shortage because you have chicken importation license and you alone must name food last December while the rest of people them must have them chicken perish for hungry. And they can't make no money, can't send the people to school January morning, can't buy books and the clothes and all them things what them need. You hurt the whole nation. A politician and the corruption. And not just that alone, people. Just look at the lifestyle, you know. Me not stop talking about them lifestyle, you know. Look at senators up here, so. They will take the bus, they will take train. Big old senator them. Look at Jamaican politician. They live like lords. Look at the politician in the black community. You must see some of them will live in Africa. You must see some of them politicians will live in Africa. You must see how them dress and how them drive. You must see them entourage and the type of units around them. That's how we are as we hurt one people. That's why I keep telling you, say, the biggest threat to black people existence, survival, and forward movement is not the white man. It's not. The enemy is right with you. But we grew up with belief, say, well, the white man this and white man that. Yes, we been that's because of the history. Because of the history of slavery. Me understand that. I mean understand that certain thing is systematic towards we. But look, at Jamaica we say we live. Jamaica feel we. Yeah, Barbados, they are Trinidad and Tobago, you know, and they live, at your place. And this have to elevate the people. Stop thief the money. Let me tell you them thief no people. Me ask you again, you think I look help? Our country get from all over the world. Ask where is the COVID money? Simple question. Where is the COVID relief fund? And why them have to send it to MoneyGram and Western Union to scrape off a piece of it? Why them have to tax? Money come for poor people. You saw them hurt the country people for corruption. I think that was corruption. Because the free money you get, we get our money free, our stimulus money up, so there was no taxes pulled out of it. So I believe what happened to you guys was wrong. So in my head, that's corruption again. You saw they hurt the whole nation. You remove $110 million from the people them. Because it's 55 times $2 million, 2 million people them say them give. According to them, women don't believe say they give 2 million people the money. It's always head games, people. No accountability. Nobody go to jail in the black countries. You know, seems so. Unless in some country now some coup and all the thing there. I went to see it what? Which prime minister gone to jail? Let me see. Pakistan or one of them country there. Look, people. We're even looking at them things now, you know, people. What keeping us down? People in 1962, we country was a better place. It look nicer and prettier now because we have pretty clothes and pretty car and all the thing there from China. But look at the structure of the country. Look at the bone of the country. When we were more primitive back in the days, we never have to give them no land to nobody. We never have to give no land to nobody. We never have to, we have our own airplane. We never have to sell off a port. Remember? We were supposed to what? Be more primitive, right? But we own a port then. Seaport and airport. We have here Jamaica. We have the train. We have the sugar industry. Thousands of people are working in the sugar factory in the field and inside the factory. Drive trucks. All type of stuff, people, equipment. What people work at sugar factory, boy? And live around the sugar factory and get to live there. Life was better. Now they are mash down people's house. When get sugar factory land from back in the days. Eh? We have banana industry. What people work on banana. Packing banana, send banana overseas. Coffee. I was a little youth. Used to go on next door neighbor place where they have coffee field, coffee walk people. I'm going to pick coffee in a box. Coffee I got foreign. Cocoa. People use have cocoa. Pimento. People even the pimento leaf. Me used to know this truck will drive around, go pick up the pimento leaf and they go make oil with the pimento leaf. Jamaica was progressive. What we have now? Factories all over Jamaica. What we have now? Politicians them now have no vision for we. Both of them come in hand in hand and then name out this and then name out that. This man take that. That man take that. Him just come in poor and him get rich. This man come and thief land. This man come and thief this. None of them held accountable. And one stay there for a couple of years, I full them pocket, while the next one of them inchman them on the side, poor and hungry. Can't wait for come in. And them come in and them soak up all the thing and a thief again. While the country remain the same. And all these years we've been getting aid and grant from all over the world. While them stealing, them still borrowing IMF money just to thief it. That's how it look to me. That's how I believe. Just to borrow IMF money just to steal it. You see why our country cannot better people. Peer head game our leaders been playing from long time. Look what the country they have now, man. Phone box everywhere, train and run. Nice country. We have better roads. Many places we have better roads. What happened to our country, people? What happened to our country? We are talking about Country where people of our complexion live. What take our country? From Caribbean to Africa. Look on the politician lifestyle. That should tell you everything. Just look on the politician lifestyle. That should tell you everything. The President of America, I get $400,000 a year. $400,000 is just $400,000. You can hardly buy a house for that. If you get that for a year, America, you have to save that. You have to save up to buy a house. How much a prime minister get at Jamaica? 1 year paying probably can buy a house, not true? Look in our community where I go and boy. Look. Them taking from the country can't grow people. And if one politician in there can thief billions of dollars, one can move billions of dollars in them lifespan as a politician. You me say? One politician. No accountability. Country was nice back then. What happened to Jamaica people? Call us this and that. What happened to Jamaica? Now we become a beggar and borrower. And depend people high top. We're not even farming no more. One of the things, let me ask a question. You see the politician tell the people to farm. You see them go up on a farm driver campaign to make Jamaica people farm. You see that? Do you see them a drive and a campaign to make Jamaica people farm? Starvation, if you go along with what? Them 2030 plan? Is starvation part of it? Because I'm going to see them and tell people to farm. So you see why we country so poor people. You see why we country so poor? I pay a thief, man. Let me tell you why we country poor again. Let me tell you why we country poor again. Remember them now make the hotel them buy the food from Jamaica, you know. Everything working against the people, you know. Because it seems as if this is how I feel. Politicians get money. All them hotels set up at Jamaica. For politicians look the next way, no matter what reach the people them. Because there's no way you can have a hotel in Jamaica. And not only the hotel is not buying the food from us, they might bring them own food from foreign. They're not paying the worker them properly, $1 and $2 an hour. And out of the $1 and $2 an hour, the government sits there and allow these hoteliers to steal these worker unemployment benefit, the National Housing Trust benefit. We have a government. Think about this thousands of hotel workers in Jamaica who will never get a house, even though they are paying into the benefit, because the money have never been paid up to housing trust. Do you understand what I say? The money not paid to housing trust. You have pay money every week. You see something come out here check the housing trust and all that, and all this we are paying to. But I pocket them, pocket the money. These hotels the owners come from overseas. You have a country, because I believe, because of corruption again, I believe politicians get in their pocket grease, and it's corruption again, while the hotel workers must suffer. So the whole country suffer now because of politician corruption. Nobody to enforce these laws. Where the people have money when they take the unemployment benefit there? Where the people have National Housing Trust money there? Where the money there? Nobody get called up. While the people suffer, politician nice. I get rich. Wealth I grow for him and his family and friends. You see, our country can move forward because due to political corruption, the people can't grow. And if the people can't grow, the country can't grow. May that make sense, people? That makes sense. Corruption from politicians, the country can't grow. All right. They be telling them about hotel up also. Remember, they now buy hotel product, you know, they pay people them cheap, you know. And it's easier to build a hotel in Jamaica because up also, a union worker up also. You can't just walk up on the freeway and up on the road and go up on a construction site where a hotel are built in America and get a job. You can't go see the foreman or the pusher or someone on the side. The politician can't give no letter and send it down there. You know, work there so. Your politician can't make a phone call and get you a job down a construction site like that. You have to go to the union hall, people. Do you understand me? They must say to union hall. And when you go up on this construction site, you have on goggles, hard hats, safety vests, steel toe boot, harness when you work a couple heights, sun height. In Jamaica, when they build these hotels, they get the man off of the street in them tennis shoes. No goggles, no hard hat, none of that. Maybe they give you a hard hat. But that's, you understand me? Certain things you don't get. Certain safety, they don't really observe. And in Jamaica, you get a man off of the street. How much do you think they pay them? Me and man said they have give $250, $250 Jamaican dollar hour. Me hear one man said that I work with a China upon road. He said they give $250 Jamaican dollar an hour for work on road out there. Remember, you know? I know union that. You see union worker in a Jamaica working in a hotel, but them travel, them union send them down there. Do you hear me? Union will travel, worker will travel overseas. Them people you see come from foreign there, I work on them hotel, young Jamaican, a union them inner. A foreign them come from. And the union put them up in a hotel, give them per diem, everything. So them not have to touch for their money. So when they come back to America, them have money. I want to understand them and tell how this work. Those men you see on the construction site who are foreigners working, who come with the company, and I tell you guys what to do. They are union workers. So they are put up in hotels in Jamaica. Get per diem. Them goods. Enough people have to touch them money when they get. And they get paid in US dollars. And it's not no 250 Jamaican dollar hour. Not even $2 hour I get for the construction site. These men I get what? 30 and 40 and probably more as a union worker up here. So. Because remember, you cannot go on a site where a hotel a bill without going to the union. Do you understand what I say? So them just to build a hotel in Jamaica is so cheap. It's like, oh my God. I think the salary to pay, it's just, think about the salary they pay Jamaican people. Less than $2 hour for work on the cut as a labor. Let's say $2 an hour as a laborer. Not now come for you. While the union work up here so I make more money. So it just show you say, when you come to Jamaica, it's cheaper to build a hotel in Jamaica. Politicians will look over this and take a handful of money. You can build in the swamp. You can build out to sitting out in the ocean. Up so you can't do that. You have to get certain. It's different up so. But in Jamaica, you know, and then get the little work of them now, after it's so cheap to build. If it's so cheap to build, at least pay the people a little bit better now, man. The cost to build is cheap. Then the government give them tax incentives to come do business in the country. You will get sweeter now for them. The honey pot. Them get tax break. They get incentive for the government to come build in the country. Part of the cheap labor, cheap way how to build it. Slave labor build it, man. You get incentive for the government. Then when they get the people them now, you believe they pay the people them a little bit more. Because it's so cheaper to build here. To build a hotel or foreign, it costs them more. Even though it's not manpower. A union worker, you get up here, so Jamaica just pick up a man off of the street. So you believe say all these cheap costs. They pay the people them a little bit more. No. You see a hotel we build up here, so same brand people will get $15 up here, so and the people in Jamaica get $2. And it costs them so cheap to build a hotel in Jamaica. And Jamaica is paradise. But politicians allow that. You pay the people them cheap. Hotel not even buying the food from the farmers. How the country will grow under them thing. Look no people. You know say we can grow and self-sustain yourself. Look on all them bar where them are drop now because of corruption. People, you see me I say, we can grow and self-sustain. Jamaica is a piece of diamond. Politicians are treated like a piece of glass. Everybody must come take this, come build and me hear this, me hear that. They don't really regard the country like a piece of diamond where people want to come there. Stop giving the country. So how the country must get better? Now, it's so cheap for you to build a hotel out there. Cheap labor, $1 and $2. And would you believe me? Out of this cheap labor, this $1 and $2, these people were allowed to rob the Jamaican people unemployment benefit and them housing trust. Tell me if that's not wickedness. Look on it good. It costs you nothing to build a hotel in Jamaica. Nothing in comparison to what it costs to build that. Just the labor. Labor is the most. Labor will cost you the most, not the material. Labor costs the most in any building. You know what I talk about. So if you have the labor cost to $2 an hour in a Jamaica, up to 35, 40, this and that, them the type of money union work. You're good with the labor. So if you get your cost cut in the labor, plus you get tax incentive from the government, why you not pay the people them a little bit more? They still got pay people them $2 an hour to work in the hotel. Just like the man who built it. And you look around, you turn around and steal them unemployment benefit, the National Housing Trust benefit. So some of the people that work in the hotel will never own a home. And you have a hotel here. You have many hotels all over the world. Big hotels. And the people who work for you will never own a home because you stole the unemployment benefit. The government will go put on them boxing gloves and wrestle for the people and take away the money and chastise who hurt the people and give back to the people and make them better. You make the people better, the country better. Not two people. You make the people better, the country better. No. People walk around their head. Don't ask the Jamaican people who work a hotel if they never get their money back. Who them forgot to talk to? Ministry of Labour? Who them want to talk to? Fraud committed upon the people of Jamaica by them boss in the hotel field. Nobody get called up. So like pocket grease. That's what I tell you, say. Political corruption. Ratting down the nation. Black country people. Nobody now coming to hurt we. And we want to hurt ourselves just looking at it. And if all them a breed of corruption are going from long time, PNP come in there for 18 years, you know. Don't bother believe say them hand never in the gravy bucket too, you know. They mean them, man. When I come to backside, same thing, man. The gravy train a run, man. Them have them equipment in the backside, man. PNP and Labour Right have equipment in the backside, man. I'm getting to understand. Do you understand me? So if you have these, everybody does make deal and roast and head game behind the people in back. Screw you over. Then when I get rich, we don't get no. Then when I must poverty. Then when I must poverty. Remember me saying, one politician in his lifespan in office can make the country lose billions of dollars with a B. Billions. So if one politician can get for teeth billions of dollars, can no oversight, no man ever got jail for nothing. And it get worse now. Look what the type of raise the man them give themselves. He tell us that them man have a big money. Them man no come for serve. Them man no come for script. A big money them offer. Look good. They don't come for serve. A script don't come for script. So tell us man in the office, how much mansion them have, how much property some politician have. No, how much property some politician have. How much property Joe Biden have. I'm the president of America. How much property Joe Biden have? No, how much property some politician have, I don't know. How much car them have? And what kind of car them drive? When them pick to go to school? The one of them are talking, man. You believe say PNP and Labour Right pick to go to the same school? Yeah, man, they want to pick the guys. They got special school. No school for me and pay pick. We can't afford to send for pick the guys school with the PNP and Labour Right. Pick them and meet up. You understand me? Yeah, man. Why the thief in a way, everything from the country. Farmer now get no break from the farm. The hotel now benefit the farmer like it should. It now benefit the people like it should. Because the hoteliers rob them unemployment benefit, them National Housing Trust benefit, and turn them in a contract worker. So there's no permanence. So people are going to work stressed out. So these people can be abused because they can't talk back because they are permanent worker. And then they talk back under any abuse, they might not get to come back at the end of this 3 months. Their contract might never be signed. So you're always a temp worker for years working in the hotel field. And you have a government who promise the people them pension benefit. So I want to look at them things that keep it poor. People, tell me if everything they talk there. They will drag the poor. Just look at the good man. Look how they create poverty for we, man. And at the same time, we get aid from people. Do you know how much aid we get from over the world, people? All over the world. We see people right say, why America not come help this? And the word of them use is destitute. Tell about that again. We country destitute. What make we country destitute? And on the TV politician them people. If you have one man now office can thief billions of dollars, that are one politician, you know? And the one of them are do it. What if the one of them are do it? What if some of them were left and gone and retire? Some of them are dead. What if them people? What kind of country we have? You can't come up like that, man. No country at all can't come up. The country is losing $200 billion with a B annually, right there, through misappropriation, mismanagement, corruption. $200 billion. The country is losing $200 billion annually. Mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption. Just imagine if Jamaica was losing that amount of money for 5 years. $200 billion stay there, solid in the country if you do things for 5 years. What about for 10 years? What about people got prison so we don't lose that $200 billion annually? What kind of country would I have, people? What kind of country would I have? People, I think, same thing we might talk about Jamaica, and same thing going on all the black country, including Africa. When I listen to Haiti, and I listen to people from Haiti are speaking, listen to Haitian them, and hear them talk, the same thing we are crying for in Jamaica, and the same problem the Haitian people have. It's just through them back is against the wall. How about not get against the wall yet? You understand me? Same thing, people. Them boy live lavish. Them politicians are chichi. Like a near amount anything, people. Nothing can stay about that. Make we get some free zinc. For show you all them not easy, people. Make we get some free zinc. Me see it as a boy in a Gilbert. Free zinc was given to the Jamaican people to cover the house. The whole no. The amount of zinc could have covered the whole, everybody else blow off. Poor people. But poor people you know what they do the zinc. Poor people you know what they do the zinc. They turn on sell the zinc, people. Eh? Zinc come zinc off everybody else. Poor people. You know what they do the zinc, poor people? They sell the zinc. Eh? I tell you, say, anything come with free. From your boy, I learn that, you know. Say grant money and all them things there. I play money for them, you know. Because you have to pay it back. So from your boy, I have this type of opinion. Because my boy, I see the Gilbert zinc running up people. Man also not blow off, you know, because them affiliate with certain political side. Them just ride up the big truck. And then much zinc go up and for them something. No count. Poor man come around and get one like 4 sheet of zinc and 6 sheet. Thank you, sir. Put it by head and gone. The man will issue the zinc, thief thousands of sheets of zinc and I sell them off of Gilbert. And this was only one spot. How much space around the country, they might do that to poor people. Zinc come people to put on the wall, the zinc off the wall on the house top. We not talk about patch up on the house. Zinc come in Jamaica. The zinc off everybody house top and blow off. Now Gilbert. Let me tell you that. You saw how corruption can keep the country poverty. You see, all corruption can keep the country poverty, people. We were supposed to be fairer than this in our life. We, as Jamaicans, it's corruption that keep us here. And every minute we go on back to the masters, them go and beg them and borrow. Just a politician thief it again. Just a politician buy another mansion. Just a politician open another offshore account. Why them in the office? I do all this big business. Them rich enough. Them have all this big license shipping all weed all type of nonsense. Them rich enough people, them wealthy, you know. But them nah stop tech. Nah stop tech. How your country, from Africa to the Caribbean, how your country must strive like that. Behead games these boys play on people. From the moment we just come out of slavery till now, one man still love Jamaica people. And we can say it over and over. As an older man right now, it was Michael Manley. He was the only man who give life to service. And if our labor right now can agree that Michael Manley was the only man who really give him life to service. I was a little boy. Michael Manley gave him life to service, man. Nobody else. Nobody else. Nobody else. Everybody have an agenda. Up till today. Everybody else have an agenda. No PJ, no Portia, no. None of them are people here. Everybody come in have an agenda to get rich. Everybody get rich when they come out of office. Eh? Nobody want wearing a bush jacket like Michael Manley and said to be humble. Treat the people them good. Me not see nobody push education like Michael Manley. You know why I respect Michael Manley? Because Michael Manley want you to get a piece of what him have in his brain. He push education. And if you see the man push education so till him build Jamal. Remember we just come out of slavery, you know. Some of our parents couldn't teach you to read. So even for old people, you could have go back to school. Parents with kids where you pass school age, you can go to Jamal go learn to read and write because reading is important to the man. And I listen to all them old videos, I say, Jaja. People at the old, I may get me listen to them videos and more I'm going to listen to them, you know, and read, you know. Michael Manley mean with the best. Any man who want to give you education, he want you to be on his level. He's not using his education and your literacy against you, like what's going on now. Like when they take out civics out of school. He's not using illiteracy against you. He wants you to come out of this. So he said, read. That Michael Manley said, no. He said, go read. He said, write a book. Somebody read it and then get around and listen. Read. Get knowledge. Reading is power. Read his knowledge. People go listen to him, old Michael Manley's speech. The man come. That man is the only patriotic prime minister I ever see in my country. And I can't tell anybody else, yes, sir. And I was a little youth. I mean, old now, I mean, I'm nothing for. You know, I have to tell no lie. I'm old enough to really realize and reflect. You know, as you grow older, you reflect on what you had, to what we have today, to what we had. You understand? I say, people, you reflect and say, mighty God, the only man who really loved Jamaica people was Michael Manley. The only man who wanted to read. He said, show up on the people. He don't want nothing. But everybody else, people, when they left office, them rich. Who no richer than Obama? Me are here. You see that on social media. It's alleged that some of them richer than Obama. It's alleged that some of them buy property in France. Them come in to get rich and scrape out. One of them. None of them people. Michael Manley was the only one who wasn't seeking riches half of the back of poor people. He said, go read. Knowledge is power. That's what that man was given, you know. Knowledge. Because if you have knowledge, him can't trick you. He might give you what him have, you know. He must say, go read. So him don't want to lead, you know, back on the dunceness and keep tricking and play head game like what my boy are play today. Be head game my boy are play for people. Be head game no politician play. From the Caribbean to Africa. Thus keeping our country down. We'll always be poor like that. Think about it, my people. Me not like people. And the more we get older, the more I'm looking at Michael Manley philosophy. And I want you to do it, you know. Go check out the tape, them, now, people. Yeah, man, you really see what Michael Manley is about. Don't listen to the talk because when you're younger, we never have access to the internet and all this stuff. So, you know, nobody will barely buy the newspaper, so we don't really understand. So when you grow older, you start check out these leaders. What they were all about. I'm going to stop at Michael Manley. I have to take a second look. I'm going to say, hold on. Then I love this man, I love them people here. I tell them if you go read. Me write it. Then this man never tell them to read. Because liberate over this and mash down and Jamal in. I want Jamal in. See, I never want Jamal in. You know, he want to stay dunce. Why would that man want to stay dunce? Why the next man over say, go read. He said, I write a book. I only write it for. That's what Michael Manley saying, and them old time people them talk. Michael Manley said, me write a book. I want to write it for. I want to get around somebody who can read, and let them read it for you. Me write a book. We read. Education is knowledge. Education is power. Think about a leader. I tell some people, just come out of slavery. Go read, because education is power. Education is knowledge. Think about that. Those are the things that may respect Michael Manley. Those are the basic things that may respect the man. And we look my man open Jamal. I say, right. So he don't care about just the youth them in a school. He have Jamal for the old people them too. Because when I go to school, they get free uniform. I get free uniform material. I get free bulgur, free cornmeal, free milk powder, free. All the little things they are school. Them time the school canteen up. And every all-age school have a storeroom full of food. Every all-age school have a storeroom full of food. And from the storeroom, and they say cook the food from in the canteen. They just get the meat kind. So it's sure say the man in an education, you must go to school and have belly full. You must go to school and about hungry. And your parents, if you can't read, we have Jamal for you this evening. God, Jamal, go educate yourself. Think, my people, about that. We just talk about slavery. Think about that. I mean, I read when the man used to drive around and look a car and used to drive himself. So Michael Manley used to drive himself. And look a bush jacket. Now why nothing? Where Michael Manley used to live? Let me ask that question. Check out this. Check how politicians evolve. Where Michael Manley used to live? Where PJ used to live? Where Siaga used to live? Where Portia used to live? Where Bruce live? Where Brogard live? You saw time evolve. And you see the mindset of politicians as we go down this road. It's like we don't know none other prime minister live. But everybody, we never see none of them all set it up. But guess how who also know? Guess who's also know? It telling the mindset of the people who lead. Me say the man house how much bedroom house? Me say the prime minister house, how many bedroom is the prime minister house, people? Anybody know? Put it right there, so. For sure you're the type of wealth when they want to have the excessiveness. People, me don't want to tell a lie upon the prime minister. How many bedrooms the prime minister have in a mansion? Anybody know? Put in the comment section. Me wait, you know. Come on, tell a lie. How many bedrooms the prime minister have in a mansion, people? 17 bedroom. People, 17 bedroom. Your leader have upon you in them house. What? Who needs 17 bedroom house? You and your wife and 2 sons. Somebody said 35. Hold on, them man. No, man, don't do too much. Oh, I mean, there you about 17. And the 17 in here. So somebody says 17 again. Who need a 17 bedroom house? You and your wife and 2 child. Somebody said 15. Yee! Somebody said 10. Look here, man. We just talk about black politician. People, you know what? We see the one in them house who live in Africa, you know. You know what? We see the one who live in Africa. You know what? We see them mansion. You know what? We see the one who live in Africa, how them live like a king politician, you know. Black politician, that's all them intention. How to come in, they come rich, come with a name brand, on top of the people them who don't pay them taxes to pay them. Them cruel, them not think about the people, and their corruption keep holding the country down. All the deals they make behind our backs and all the nonsense hold the country down. All the money with my teeth hold the country down. You have 30 of them now, almost 3 dozen of them under investigation, and I'm sure there are politicians in there from both sides under investigation for illicit enrichment. And where them get the money from people to enrich themselves? 6 of them up for prosecution. Where did they get those money people for illicit enrichment? Where they get it from? Jamaica? How for money Jamaica? And if I saw them on road Jamaica, how the country must be better. Look what they are doing while the hospital does not have any the machines. Look. MRI machine, CT scan, burn unit. Look what they are doing, people, while our hospital don't have anything. So you see, their corruption is hurting the whole nation. Thus holding us back, holding us down is not only Jamaica, countries with our complexion. I will feel to keep them and hold them accountable. So now people know where I look for what I'm going to. We need to hold them accountable. We need to get serious. It's our job. It's our duty to hold them accountable. You need watchdogs in Jamaica. Because the National Work Agency lost $10 billion cost overrun. Nobody wasn't paying attention. There was no watchdog. We lost $1 billion cost overrun. $2 billion cost overrun and nobody no see it. $5 billion cost overrun. $10 billion cost overrun. Nobody got jail. Nobody get questioned. No inquiry. What's going on with it? What with that? $10 billion. That's $10 billion could have bought some equipment in our hospitals. So you see, corruption hold the country back. Mr. Tufton office, $400 million. Misappropriation, mismanagement, corruption. No question asked of Mr. Tufton. Him just dead it. That $400 million could have some equipment in the hospital, same place for him over. There's money missing everywhere, people. Money given to politicians to buy police car for police. Police not get the cars. So politician corruption do what? Hurt the country. So if everybody come in and them tear off a piece, people are not take small amount. Police car money gone. Look how much car money gone. How much we can thief police car money? Look what police car money gone. How much money that? So you say what money them thief? And if everybody in them space in them office and do this type of skullduggery, we country will never be better. We'll always go back to IMF. We'll always be begging. People will always be sorry for us. And people always come on social media and say, boy, call us. Come here, people talk, you know. Love the Chinese man because look how long Jamaica want road and America don't give them road and this and that. That sound like the big 30-year son who want to live in a mother basement. You know, it's a time if you go find one job as a 30-year-old son and come out to your mama basement. Look how long the US are helping, Canada and England. Look how long all this country, all over the world, will open them door and let we in. You know, things at time now, if we start push the farming and the hotel start buy farm products farming, politicians start thief out the money, hoteliers start pay money, more money to the people them, stop thief them unemployment benefit, stop thief them housing trust so the hotel worker can get housing, make the housing trust easier so them can get housing. The government put everything so hard for them. If life was easy, everything in Jamaica is a better place. In my people. So everybody I think, boy, America this, America that, America this. Look how many of us live in America, Canada, England. Look how much billion we send back to Jamaica annually. Look what we are doing. You don't think say we alone can make the country better? You think we have to borrow money every minute from the IMF plus Wagwan and Jamaica? We have factories out there employ the people. We have export stuff. We have the farming in Guana. We export it. The people might get better money at the hotels. People come on and the hotel buy the farm product. People don't think so country that better. How hard that is. Eh? You don't think so we can better people? But everything does look bleak. No factory. Hotel now take the stuff then. Politician now push that. Hotel are pay cheap. Hotel are thief unemployment benefit and housing trust benefit. Hotel get draped up for that by the government. Backside mine, we now get the money for that. People get run off of them land affect farming. Somebody get money. The other day we about one backside mine in Jamaica was sold for $1. I don't believe that. I believe it's cryptocurrency them use, but them try to go under the US sanctions, sanction breaking, sanction evading. That's my take. No goddamn mine say for $1. After reading what I'm reading, I realize that I think they're just hurting the country for the whole corruption people. That's black country. That's why we support. Peer head game. Me hear some people say Jamaica can be the next Dubai. Can't. Not with crooked politicians who go to jail. In Dubai, people sleep with them door open. People get more pay. Yeah, so I say, you can't pay people like this, I expect. No, man. Our politicians from the Caribbean to Africa, them live like royalty. They must have 10 mansions, home and abroad. They must thief the money of the country where they preside over. Send it go overseas, so hide it. They must set it up for their family. Come out of office, them alright with them thief in loot. That's what I say, my people. It is time that we fight for the money come back to our Grand Pitney. We don't fight for us no more, people. We don't want no rice and peas and chicken. We don't want no curry goat and rice. We don't want no $5,000. The fight we are fighting more for youth. And if you who are watching now no Pitney, maybe one day you will. You have niece and nephew, your brother and sister, they probably have kids we can call their own same way. Make a fight for the future, man. Make a fight for the future generation. Make a fight for the future. Nanny and Paul Bogle and all of them fight for us. And we will know we are wrong. But they do their job. They speak, they do what they have to do. In a day's time when they have no rights. They never have no rights and them fight. And we with all the rights, some of we don't even speak. We don't have to burn up nothing. We don't have to do nothing. Make us speak up more often. At least we don't speak. We could stand up, make us focus on the future. We could stop sell out the country for a handful of rice and peas. 2 chicken. Just feel good for the moment. Yeah, man, good up, boss. Me love you, me see. Me a born labor right. Me a born PNP. My grandmother, my neighbor cut a PNP. My neighbor cut a labor right. That is not helping people. That is not voting for policy. You just voting because your neighbor cut PNP or labor right. That's all that is. You just voting because you're born labor right or born PNP. That's why you vote. So you don't care about no policy and no corruption what the politicians are indulging. So we have to get out of that type of mentality as a people and look what is happening, people. One thing, true or false, I'm say so. We find out the problem, man. Politician, man, a rich, lavish lifestyle, man, and the back of us. Yeah, man. They live lavish, you know. Be a show off them show off, people. Look one black politician. Look, notice them, man. How they want to live. How they want to drive. Just look on them. I just see them as a corruption. Look on them. Look on that one there. I just see them as a corruption on their face. Look on that one there. And she, our thief. Look on them. I just see them people. Bossy slave them. And the back of us. Take where money go hide offshore. Eh? Why the people in the country? You thief the money from the people you preside over. You thief money for buy MRI machine, CT scan and burn unit. And the money we thief. Then they send it overseas. We go put in an account. They hide from the same people that we thief it from. So you must not pay no tax for the money that we thief in the country we thief it from. You must send it to some other places. Tell me, my people, if you don't think that fear. About time we must look in ourselves. You know? Our Grand Pit we are fighting for, all the beach with them teeth, we want it back. We keep saying that, you know. All them beach, just start giving people back the money right now. Come on, the beach them back. Come in and be comfortable with no politician unless them start, whoever them sell the beach them to, just start giving people them money one by one around Jamaica. All the beachfront must be free. That's the campaign with upon. All the beach access must be for us. That's some boy with money shouldn't make you have access over the people that they because they don't have no money. And that's what they are doing there. Because the people have money, you can get the wholeness and block off our access. How you gonna sell beach, man? How you gonna sell sand? None of the sand is for sale around Jamaica. We want to back all the beach for Grand Pit to them people. So they need to start give back the people the money one by one. Remove all them building there. Move them up. So we can get a pure, nice, sandy beach again. so we can share the beach with tourists. If they choose to come to the nation, they come there to enjoy us anyway. So why not keep the people away from tourists? Make sure you have police there to protect the beach and keep everything up. But not keep the people away from tourists. You know, tourists come to Jamaica visit Jamaicans. But no, people. You know them rich boy ahead and the elite. We are peasant. So the police say the tourists in the one where they see we and then line up themselves with some of the people who own the hotel and the 1% them. So the 1% no one we know around and the police say the tourists might think they're weird there. But no, people. We used to be around tourism and not tourism. Tourists love the native people. If they come there and don't see certain people, they might ask, what happened to the coconut guy? What happened to that guy that sell lobster? Tourists gonna ask for these people. Tourists come to see the native. Tourists don't come to see a bunch of tourists when they're frying us every day. Just make sure you have police on the beach to protect certain things if it should get out of hand. But it's just these boys' intention and them colonial minds people. I saw them friends think about you. I saw them think about you. Move from around here. You're not good enough to be around here. You're not good enough to be around certain people. So move away from here. Get away from here. So they get the next security guard, the next black brother with a big piece of stick. And is willing to wheel it and licking their head to protect tourists. When tourists come to see you. Look at yourself, people. Look at all the politicians who ever come to Jamaica who loved us. None of them love about Michael Manley. None of them. None of them loved us like Michael Manley do, man. None of them. None of them people. Make sure we have free food in our school. Make sure you pick the guy at school. Remember all the cherry malt in our school and the school box juice and the school patty. Remember all those days. Make sure we come to school. Education first. So read. Remember them days, the people. Enough young people don't remember those days, you know. We have to tell them, enough people. Young people. Yes, we used to get free stuff in our school. Chocolate milk and strawberry and regular milk and yes, in our school. We used to love a party. I got St. Peter Clever Primary School. I live on Walton Park Road. I'm come a country. We move to a country. We never have a cherry malt and all that like when they are at town. But we get the bulgur, the cornmeal. Just bring it back, come to school. Young people, some of them don't know this, people. We're not going to tell them to pick these things, you know. Remember when we are going to school, you know, we never pick yet. So our kids would never know this if we don't tell them. Much less our grand picnic. And we have to tell them, say, yes. We used to get free uniform material in schools. Girls get blouse and skirt material, or frock and blouse. Boys get pants and shirt material for free. You just take it to the tailor and they just make a stuff so you're nice and shine uniform coming to school September. Ever so often you say, bring your bags tomorrow. So you bring a box of cornmeal, burger, flour, milk powder. And I remember getting condensed milk at school also. Sometimes we now have nothing at home. This is what you take home. You're so glad for it because nothing is at home to eat. It come right on time. For days you have flour. For days you have food. For a long time. And for a family like mine with enough boy picnic were always hungry. That went a long way. Michael Manley wanted to come to school and eat. People look back on service in some of them, you know. People look back on service at all over the country, you know. They look back on service that all really serve, you know, people don't getting rich, you know. Look back on service, people. Look back on service, boy. I won't mash down Jamal. I won't cut out all them things, the boy. I won't cut out all the freeness to the youth, them boy. You forget to school and eat. Think about a poor country. Get all the milk, the people. You're good. Sometimes I the only meal you eat for the day. 20 cents for lunch in a school, you know. Just 20 cents when you go to school. And if you don't have nothing, you bring a piece of yam or a piece of banana, something to make up the pot. Life was easier them days if you jaja. People as me grow big, I'm starting to listen to Michael Manley's speech. I'm starting to reflect back on life. Growing up as a young man. They say, you know what that man really care about? He really care about us people. Oh God. He really cared about us. He was really, man, really, Then even labor right there, so can't see that alive, I tell man. Then what when I grew up in that time, man? How we say, man? How we say, man? What are we, man? What are we, man? Nobody don't say that yard they are labor right and that yard they must get no flour. No, people, not like that, people. Nobody asks no question where you live, where you come from. No material for you, material for all the siblings. And the brother member, our 4 brother member guys school at the time, you know. 4 we are get to uniform material. Separate. Yeah, you hear me I say? Huh? No youth left behind. And then the day they know youth left behind. No, the youth them left behind now. School used to be a food bank. Food. School was a food bank. Jamaican people. Your school was a food bank. That's why I say every other school used to have a storage room. Remember me I tell you, say, all the people remember at the school. There was always milk powder in there. There was always food in the storeroom. Because out there they get right round the top clock to cook food at the canteen. Flour, they don't buy flour now, we have bulgur. Cornmeal, because them have bulgur. They cook bulgur like rice at school. If you eat sometimes. Sometimes you get bulgur porridge at school. You get cornmeal porridge with some nice milk in it. They have milk in the storeroom. I want to think it come from people. Every other school have storeroom in Jamaica. Because Michael Manley make sure say education is key. And when me grow big man, me I realize ratted. I'm start read, I'm start taking, I'm see what we have here. And me I said, Jaja. One man did really love Jamaica people. And me say Michael Manley say, eat what you grow. Self-sustained. So if you know me that say that means if anybody pull us ton pound, you know. We not hungry, you know. I won't have to lick on nobody eye top. Michael Manley know me that say no people. You see nobody push farming now, man? Well, Michael Manley say, eat what you grow. You have the prime minister say, eat what you grow in the country. No, them man are shipping stuff in the country. You have the prime minister, look where I come from. You have man that say, eat what you grow. Farm. Education. No, take out civics. Boom with education. Now push education. We teach them they know. Why go in high school them? Look where I come from and look over there. No emphasis on education. The PATH program. You know what time they wrote a PATH money? Last year, they wrote a money, a PATH money. No youth have been missing from school and the youth in the PATH program come at school hungry. We're supposed to be more educated now, not true? But you see the labor rights and education work. They are not for education, people. They are big man now, I can tell you. They are not for education. It's a PATH program they run out of money. So your kid that go to school with a PATH program and get the free lunch. Government now have no money to feed them. But they might live in a mansion and drive around now with picking them Range Rover. I live by picking them land. I use to pick them money I buy expensive name brand clothes. I have a grand pick the money them there. I want it back. Every politician must be investigated. All of them must be taken away and give back to the people. Said, who for got prison. PNP are labor right. Them have stone for too long. Think about it, people, man. Say. Remember me a boy them time there. I want to grow big, me I look for the people. I want to grow big, me really appreciate them there, people. People, when they grow, you really, when they're youth, you really know, connect, you know, what was going on at the time, you know. It says they grow big as a big man or a big woman, and you look on water. What going on in the country now? I'm say where we are come from. I say, Kakafad. You remember? They hold on there. Jamaica was supposed to be poorer them days, not true? No, man. Jamaica was better. All the industry up, factory up, everything up in the country, export up, everything up. All pimento leaf man I drive on and buy. Everything I sell overseas. The other country booming. So now what to see what going on now is a fake prosperity. If you ever sell out your port, fake prosperity. You have to sell out the seaport and the airport, fake prosperity. You're not exporting nothing. You have importing everything, fake prosperity. The people are being abused in the hotel field, $1, $2 hour, fake prosperity. Stealing from hotel workers, unemployment benefit and national housing trust benefit, fake prosperity. Teachers are running for better pay and police, fake prosperity. Can't feed the youth them PATH program, fake prosperity. That was prosperity back then. That was prosperity. We have our own plane. That was prosperity. Cocoa, coffee industry. That was prosperity. Coconut, banana, prosperity. All kind of factories. You name some of the factories we have in Jamaica. We make all kind of stuff in our country. You don't name all the factories. That was prosperity. We got our own train, our own national plane. That was prosperity. Then we own all our ports. We never have to sell off nothing. That was prosperity. Free uniform material, free food, school was food bank. That was prosperity. That's what you call prosperity. Not what you see are going right now. What is going on is poverty. Don't mix up poverty with prosperity. I know I heard some people, but someone who knows say I don't like me, I tell. Let's look back where we have, man. And look where I come from. Eh? Michael Manley used medication to push the people. Come and see them do education now, it's like them are blight to the youth their mind and they don't want the youth to get certain knowledge. But we say, my God, look what Michael Manley do. The man go up and sometime he hear that man have speech. I tell the people, say, read. Because we just come out of slavery, you know. Man say, read. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. I write a book. It's human writing for. It's a human writing for. Get somebody to read it and you get around. Get knowledge. Go read. Knowledge is power. See, them are politicians and they don't want you to get knowledge. And them alone, they have the knowledge. They use it as a power. To rob, steal, and pay head game. Pay head game black leaders play with black countries. Keep the people them poor. And them are chichi. That's why our country poor, so. Nobody else. Them and them corruption. Nobody else why our country poor, so. Nobody else. You hear me say? Nobody else make our country poor, so. Them and them corruption. Them and them corruption. People, me love you. Tell me what you think in the comment section if I like me, I tell. Them and the corruption, man. What them IMF. Look how long with the IMF. Man, it's like we can't come out of it. You're 30 years old and 35 years old, you can't come out of your mama basement yet. IMF from your boy till now. We not grow yet. They not push no agriculture because maybe it's because politicians are shipping in stuff in the country, farm product, while them in the office. Blighted in the whole country. Just with them alone make money in them pocket. Last year, chicken feeding shortage. Was it because politicians import chicken, blighted the whole country just because them alone they have money in their pocket? So I beg me say, you see how politician corruption can ruin the whole country? Just shock the whole country and mash up the whole country. And one politician can thief billions of dollars in their lifetime in the office. Remember that. And at the same time, we have so much corruption, but they also want to destroy the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General. They all look at corner for hold them accountable. They already gagged them. As some black leaders gone, you know, they want a thief. And they want to mash up anything and hold them accountable. What is this? Anyway, people, thank you so very much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section, people. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform and I like what we do over here, there are people that in the comment section who are very engaging, and this is where you want to be. Go ahead and subscribe. You don't have to do it right now, you can check out the videos we do already and see if this is where you really want to be. Come back, the front room is yours, properly furnished, AC is on, food cooked on the stove, make yourself comfortable at home. And if you don't like what we do, don't come around and say the bag of doo-doo. Don't come around here with no trouble. Just hit that button and find another page with your rage. Coming on a time feed these days. You see these grays? I love you guys. Manners and respect. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me big up some people always there with me. You know, manners and respect to each and every one of them, man. Everybody. Every single one. We don't call that somewhere else. Diane H. Big up yourself, Diane. Manners and respect. JP Wagwan, big up yourself. Red Swipe, big up yourself. Pauline Gale, manners and enough respect. Freedom, respect and manners. Debbie Jervis, Go and hold it now. BCS Smith, manners and total respect. And a B, what go on? Manners and respect. Everybody were there, so. Austin Francis, what go on there? Respect, man. Annette Black, I love you know. Dolly Bless, what go on, Dolly? Angela Campbell, manners and respect. Rose Bennett, yo, what go on, Rose? Yeah, man. Anybody name in a car, you know, that's somebody hold against me, you know. Because sometimes I big up some people, and I done me, I say, man, somebody name me, I say, Reggae Sun Splash, you know, so I never see that name them, but you know, sort of thing go. Philip Pennant, what go on? People, you see we fight, we fight for. Make we stop fight for we own ourselves. And that's how we brain them from a little boy till now. A man say, yo boss, you know, me youth, they want this, me youth, they want that, and nothing I go on for me, broke in and very blah, 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 kind of very raw. Happy, you know, Pauline Gale, become myself. People, we need to get out of the selfish mentality. Like we mentioned earlier with the lady with the donkey. And me never do it, me never say that for beat her, because a lady me love, and I say it over and over again. That woman they are champion, and I love champion woman. She are one of them, and we need some more woman like she in Jamaica. Even some more man. If someone more man they still like that woman, they will get the donkey. Jamaica that be a better place. You say the woman are normal. You say the woman are a tractor. You don't say the woman a hard working man. But then the reason I mentioned her is about the mentality. Why she asked for the donkey. She never asked for road for everybody. She asked for the donkey for her personal use. So all of us go is nothing new, people. It's just learned behavior. Whenever we see politicians, we always go around them and ask for personal stuff. Your boss, bigger something you just pass to go high school and I no money that school fee or some bus fare. Boss, me not me kind of ram and no food up a yard, I beg a thing to buy some food. Boss, beg a thing to pay the rent. Boss, beg something personal. Most of the time, Jamaican encounter with politicians is like this. Boss, me I beg you something personal. It's never, boss, what about the hospital, MRI machine, CT scan, burn unit? Something for everybody. Boss, what about the road from here, so gone up, so the whole of the road bad enough. You know, a man want a bike or a donkey. Personal stuff. Right? We don't ask about stuff for the wider community. And until we start think that we're Jamaica, unity is strength. We need to have more meetings in our communities and invite our politicians there and let politicians know our plan. We need to have meetings, Jamaica people. We need to have meetings in our community. Because how you going to engage politicians if you're not united? One man meet him up a road up there, so tapping a road. I bastard, yo, sir! Yo! And him drive up, kind of breaks up and slow down a little quickly and say, and maybe stop. You tap up by scrape and say a few man, tap up there, so knock off a few man fist, tap by 2 Roman and gone. He go down and shop down there, so we are cookie curry goat for him. And he go down there, so, yo, sir, what go on, boss? And that's where you meet them. You know, have a group. In the most area, have a group association of people who are put on a meeting and invite a politician there. Put on these meeting people and invite these politicians there. Allow them to come answer questions. Stop just take the $5,000 people that are mash you up. Many man answer a question for the grand picnic. That's the only change forward. Have meetings. Come together in a community. Right through Jamaica, every community, and discuss everything that needs to be discussed. Bad road, job, healthcare, education, anything. And the way forward. And let them know, say no longer the $5,000 is going to work. Okay, sending out, picnic, birthright. And you notice, say, as on the vote them in, and them buy the big mansion, them, I don't know, get phone yet. The offshore account, we don't have a bank account in Jamaica. The Range Rover, you can buy a new tire for your car, look at your tire ball. Huh? Come on, Jamaica. And PNP and Labour right now talk to you know. All of us. Our country we are talking about. Because people are going to vote for whoever they want to vote for. but people who hold them accountable. That's all I say. And if both sides hold each side accountable, they're all right. Come say this all the time. PNP can run the country, you know, good enough. And Labour right can run the country, good enough. But I will drive the bus. Are we? But when I put the bus to use with us, the bus is the idle. We never tell politicians to do the work. I always say, yo, boss. Whether we are the boss, you know. And we are the boss in the first place. Yo, boss, can you this, that, and for me? And we feel so timid and inferior around these politicians. And them know that. And them come around with themselves and, can you know them a bad man? Man will crack your skull for them anytime. So them know all these things. They know so them covered by we. They will use we to intimidate an ex-Jamaican. Politicians will use an ex-Jamaican to intimidate an ex-Jamaican. And they know that. Jaja hurt in the country, can't live so. Too much corruption, people, in the highest places. This is what I believe. I believe, say, when this party come out of power, this party, because I believe is the most corrupt ever. In my history, people. Now, I believe, say, everybody must be investigated. I mean, they throw the PNP in a minute to why they might investigate it. Why they might investigate politicians, task the PNP in a minute too. You can't go around the PNP and investigate them too. And anything when they have, they're not supposed to have. Need to be snatched back and give to the people for a grand picnic them. You hear me? For a grand picnic them. Me say, every politician in Jamaica, PNP and Labour right, nobody's exempt. Need to go under deep forensic, dig up. And anything they have, whether thief from it, land, property, accounts, need to be snatched from them, send over to prison on behalf of our grand picnic, come give it back to the taxpayers so our grand picnic can benefit. Do you hear me, I say, people? We have to have that mind. No, man. And after then PNP no thief more. And then if you go investigate, what about FinSac? What about this? What about that? People, you understand? We could have pine finger back and forth. You can't pine finger back and forth. The two of them have corruption upon them. So it's worthwhile everybody get dig up. What I'd like to see, investigation done and all the judges in Jamaica and everything in the rule on, including DPP. Me serious people. Investigation. Because I believe if there's a, because we hear the idea say the deputy DPP is asking for investigation to be done at the DPP. I want to hear nothing about that. We don't hear them ring nothing about that. And Rowan James sitting them at that shop when they're doing supposed to that shop in the first place. The deputy DPP is asking for the DPP office to be investigated. You don't hear nothing about that. And I believe if they investigate DPP office, they might have let out some of the people them where the woman put in jail. And that's what I feel. I believe if that woman office is thoroughly investigated, then why the deputy DPP that say the woman office need to go on an investigation? That means that them in there and they must see something. And me say that. And somebody in there said that. The deputy DPP is asking for investigation of DPP office. I mean, I say nobody come out, come say nothing about that. They do all the stuff and thing, a lot of sitting out of the way, run down out of a shiny object. I know when I see the word upon that the deputy DPP is asking that the powers there be investigate the DPP office. What she see, what we not see. We might see the proof in the Lego cartel and Ninja Man and everybody where she lock up in a jail. People are so things run. You might see the biggest criminal have to come back on road. Because if you're corrupt, you're corrupt. And they find the corruption, everything turn over like a dirty water on the road. Why would the deputy DPP is asking that the DPP office be investigated? Is there something we don't know about? Me not in there. So everything to me need to be investigated. All right, people, my God. Thank you so much to be hanging around with me. Respect.